Did it work? Hey, there it is. Okay.
Oh no, we didn't name this one. God damn it.
Damn it. We can always change the name midstream, can't we?
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it on the VOD, which always upsets me. What should we call this one? Sakura. I've never had to think of one of these on the spot.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my video is not updating on the stream.
Oh, it's because I had it minimized. It should be fine now.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Should be good now then.
Cool.
I can mute the stream and not worry about it anymore.
Sakura. Does it sound
good? Something with Sakura sounds kind of like Sakurai, and there's a Smash Brothers joke in there somewhere, but I can't find it.
Sakurai's. No.
No.
Sakura. Sagoi.
Put Sakura and Smash Sakurai. R.I.P. I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
We can just put Sakura in Smash.
Yeah. Sure, go for that. That sounds good.
Yep. Probably one of our weaker titles, but hey, I'm gonna take it.
I mean, look, our other titles were things like "Who Really Did It This Time," so I think our titles are pretty much.
And
fine.
you're saying there's a problem with that?
I'm not. I'm just saying I don't think we have to worry too much about if our titles are weaker or stronger.
That's true. Welcome back to another Danganronpa.
Beautifully done.
We have just witnessed the murder or death of Sakura.
Yes. Apparent murder, but who knows?
Who knows? So I've put an X on her face. So who do we think did this one?
Wow, there's not a lot of people left, huh?
No, we've got Byakuya,
Okay.
Toko, Kyoko, Hina, and Yasuhiro.
I can't imagine it was Hina or Kyoko. But I also can't imagine it was Hiro. But maybe it could have been Hiro. It could have been Hiro. I'm gonna say Hiro.
Okay.
I think Byakuya, I don't think he's gonna go next. I think he's gonna stick around, so it can't have been him. And Toko, her alter ego only kills men. So I guess Toko could have done it, not the alter ego, but
Right. Do you want to hear my theory?
yeah, let's hear it.
I think Sakura, knew that if she continued down the road she was going, or, whatever was going on with this, is there some sort of a, what's the word for it? They had someone
Collab.
of hers.
Sorry, it's a hostage situation, not collab.
Yeah, and
A little different.
I think she wanted to end it in some particular way. And I think the best way to have ended it is to either do it herself, which I'm not 100% positive on, but one I'm more positive on is let Hina kill her so she can leave and also end the game, which is
Interesting.
Not amazing of her
But
to do.
I was going to say, that does kill everyone else, though.
It's true, but it kind of ends the cycle. And I think the way she's seeing it, she may have done it because she cared deeply about, the person that she, the hostage. So, hey, I mean, there were four people. One was a serial killer and one was a mega rich fucking annoying kid. I'd kill two others or three.
Right. Honestly, that's fair. I can totally buy that.
Yeah.
So I think that is reasonable. You did not miss the cocktail corner yet. No.
No,
He
no.
is. Not quite gotten there though. I don't know what Duncan has prepared, but don't get your hopes up for my cocktail corner.
Yeah, she knows what my cocktail corner is, so I'm sure she's here.
I'm very
for
excited.
Both of these.
I think that's good.
That's
I
it.
think...
Oh,
oh god.
I didn't do the ending one, the how we feel about the ending, but I think we'll check in on that the next session.
Yeah,
I don't think
feel
my
like that's
opinion's changed yet.
That's like after murders, like after trials, I feel like is where we would maybe update how we're going to feel about that.
Okay, cool. Well, it's time to transition into the cocktail corner. Alex, do you what do you have for the class today?
Yeah, so I don't look. Sometimes you turn in straight A papers and you know it, and sometimes you turn in papers where you're like, well, I'll get a grade. So Sakura was quite a fan of protein coffee, as we saw throughout the entire series. So what I made here is a little protein coffee of my own. Partially, I like it because I get to show off my mug. It's got a cute little astronaut dog on it and a cute little astronaut on the other side floating in space. It's a very good mug. So this is a little bit of cold brew concentrate, a little bit of coffee liqueur, some vodka, and a lot of cream and a little water. And you might be asking, isn't that just a White Russian? And the answer to that question is yes. But when I was gonna go find more things, I looked outside and realized that it had snowed like 4 inches in like 2 hours, and I wasn't gonna leave. However, I do also have, taking a page out of Briggs Gaming Fitness book, I do have a little dumbbell here with me, so that when we get to the class trial, I can start maybe doing a little bit of exercise. But also, I don't have to because Sakura's dead, so technically, nobody needs to. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. What did you bring? I'm excited to see what you brought for the class today.
Of course, and this is not a simple one. This is a complex one. So we need to train. We need to go.
Wow, you got some like late 70s wallpaper. It's kind of taken on a different tone than the last cocktail corner. Oh, one of the sounds is off. I don't know whose sound that. Really? Oh, Duncan, talk. Oh yeah, your sound is gone. Nothing. Oh, but yes, you were the chosen one! You were supposed to fix all of our audio issues.
Hello, hello? Oh, Christ.
Oh. I did hear you that time.
Yeah, but is it like super blown out? On the stream?
It's a little blown out and loud, but it's, you know, not like...
No, we had a... Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Heck, troubleshooting with the fucking wallpaper background. It's peak
hello.
energy, man.
What the fuck? It keeps clipping now. It's not blown out, but it's loud. Fuck me. Oh, we did.
Oh, that's so funny.
I hate this so much. I'm so sad.
We'll fix it. We always fix it. We can always just dip in and out of the stream if we need to. It's no problem.
Okay. That looks like it's...
Or maybe it's just this scene. Maybe that's where the sound dipped and died.
Oh, maybe. Hello, hello?
Try going back to the other scene real quick.
Testing, testing.
Oh, man, you got like a sick robot echo now.
Oh, it's because I have 2 captures.
Okay, talk again once you turn one of them off.
Shit, which one do I turn off?
You've also, yeah, I can see
hello,
2.
Hello?
Oh, man, I can see just a hint of 2 faces in your camera, too.
What?
It's like a reflection at the very bottom.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Your audio sounds totally fine, though.
Okay.
On my screen.
Okay. Yeah, it must be something that's okay. Well, we're just gonna I'm just gonna do this. Shit.
Nope. Beautiful. Beautiful.
This is
Beautiful,
the best
perfect.
stream.
Don't change a thing.
Don't let anyone convince you. Here we go. Ignore the big black bar. We'll take care of it. This is Makoto's face is directly under Alex. Right there.
Makoto is a key player in this cocktail corner.
Yeah, you saw the cocktail corner. It's fine. All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Talk one more time before you launch into it so I can double check.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're a little quiet, but I can hear you.
Okay. I can actually adjust that on the fly. There we go. Okay. No thoughts, only Alex. I don't know what that means exactly, but I'm going to say yes. So, okay, Sakura. Okay. Sakura, all about fitness, right?
Correct.
Fighting. You gotta stay hydrated. What else keeps you hydrated?
So,
what?
So are you just gonna? Okay, this sucks.
A little bit of Gatorade.
This sucks.
Okay. Now we don't want all the Gatorade. Okay, we don't want all the Gatorade. So let's pour about, I don't know, half of it into a glass. We're definitely not gonna use because we are gonna drink it out of the bottle. Okay.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. So you're not making the cocktail in the glass.
No.
That's a container.
No. That's a container. So let's take a look down here. So
okay.
So we want to put some ice in, which we're just gonna kind of.
Oh, that's why you meant. You said the ice didn't fit, and I was like, damn, he made some big ice cubes.
Right. That one just fell off. So we're just gonna put some ice in here. And I mean, Sakura's not gonna work out unless it's, for a little bit of drink. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just for, for fun. It's also for drink.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make
total sense.
We're gonna make a Gatorade margarita. So we're gonna put a little bit of lime juice in here. I've prepared some lime juice. Quite a bit of lime juice. Right?
Of course, get the proper pouring utensil.
Then. And we're gonna put a little bit of grapefruit bubbly, specifically.
Like the grapefruit bubbly. Love the grapefruit bubbly.
Then we're gonna put about as much as you want to pour into this tequila. I'm thinking
it's not gonna be much.
I'm thinking that much, maybe a little bit more.
That strikes me as too much tequila, but
it's a big bottle.
You and I feel differently about tequila.
It's a big bottle. Then we just top it off with a little blue cacao.
You have found a way to make just the foulest drinks every time. It might taste good. I mean, it's Gatorade margarita season.
Now,
like that, it's fine.
Here's the best
just
part.
Shake it up. You just
there you go.
Gatorade margarita shaken, not stirred. You love it. You love it.
Of course, it's about hydration, but like you, I also know that it's about fitness.
Oh boy.
So yeah, you could do reps and everything like that, but what if you had to lift to drink?
This is what I call, and what we call in the biz, a fucking recipe for disaster.
So
I cannot wait for you to not be ready and spill fucking Gatorade margarita all over your mic.
So if I want to work out, or if I want to drink, I gotta work out.
I love it. It's great.
Thank you.
It's
tape it to the bottom. That's fine.
Nah. I like this way more. It's living on the edge.
Oh, let me go ahead and.
If you just want to see a quick demonstration of you doing this. That's good form right there. That's working out.
It's actually really good. I hate to say it, but it's super
good. It is
good.
mostly just sugar and tequila, now that I think about it.
That's great. It's actually really good. I kind of hate that it's that good.
Oh, you're going to wake up in the middle of the night throwing up.
Well, the thing is that...
Pure gut rot.
The thing is that it's not that much sugar.
Excuse me? Have you looked at how much sugar is in Gatorade?
I think this is one of the 0 ones.
That can't be true.
I can't see the nutritional facts anymore. Plus, I poured half of it out.
The world may never know.
That's true. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust things back. That was the Sakura Fitness. Yeah, we're going all around here. Okay, we're ready to play Danganronpa.
Okay, I think you've made my screen a little there it is. You resized it. Perfect.
Yep.
Or you know what? Just make it even longer. Maybe make it like twice as long. Maybe add just a fucking tall face plant.
I want to die. All right. I'm also noticing that the game is now off-center, which is good. Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay. Let us know if anything looks or sounds weird because I'm going to mute the stream so that I don't have to hear double anymore.
Thank you. So let's let the game and play the video game.
Let's do it. Let's get in here for this video game.
Instead of making just the best shit.
I would like... Okay, there we go. That should be all right. There we go.
So while Alex is figuring some shit out, we just found... I'm sure they'll explain it like 3 more times, but we found Hina, and there was a door holding... a chair holding the door closed, and we broke into the window.
Yeah. Nice and easy. You can even see the broken window in this frame a little bit.
Where the fuck are you seeing that?
In the bottom right of the 4 panes. You can see it's missing a pane.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that's cool.
See? Attention to detail. This game's got it, man.
This game's got it. Okay, I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. It really has been. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Not Sakurai.
We didn't make it in time. It's happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. It's going to take a little bit. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I need to examine Sakura's body.
I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. Then, time stopped passing. Time completed passing, like a car passing you on the road. Going too fast. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What? Ogre.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means?
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
You know it? Damn it. I should have guessed. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
I cannot take any drinks that do not require a full 20 seconds of reps.
It's just like, man, Duncan's taking a long time to read this simple line. I look over and you got fucking whole body concentration activating the core just to take a fucking drink of a Gatorade margarita.
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's
That's right, it's the next Monokuma file! And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin the lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Uh-huh.
Sakura. Yeah. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened this time, I owe you one.
You owe them one?
Oopsie, before you're getting all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it.
Is it Pissy Potty that got you?
Looking over and seeing you drink more.
I did it much faster that time.
I know. This is behemoth bad. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Oh, that was a dark poo-hoo-hoo.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all.
How can you say that now?
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. Oh, that's right, she usually did it.
Oh, that's right. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Jesus. I'll get it.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Wow, what? Fuck
An
you.
Order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
No one's going to figure out the mystery with him. Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is?
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. No, fuck him. Fuck him so much. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero,
Did you miss it?
object? How is she? How is she the one that's still fucking alive?
No, right?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided. Kind of got caught in between the two characters at the beginning there.
Nothing's decided.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
But
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory.
fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out.
Remember when I took a dead body and propped it up and hung it like a crucifix? Who would want to do that? I
Didn't quite get the answer to that one yet, huh? Did I miss it, or did he explain that at some point?
No. I think he just wanted to show
Wanted it to be
Toko.
fun.
He wanted everyone to know that she was the mass murderer.
Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Yeah, it's been like that every time.
Yep.
Literally, this is not new information.
Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it.
Once again,
Yep.
not different from any other time.
Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Oh,
Nice!
like Duncan after he finishes the Gatorade margarita.
It's not that bad! Listen, Gatorade probably has about as much sugar as a soda, right?
It's got so many electrolytes to balance it all out, too.
Right, and I'm exercising so much right now, so I need it.
Whenever you lift it up, that's more exercise than most people get in a week, I'm sure. I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Huh? Why is that?
So,
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And the door that had been jammed shut with the chair from the inside of the rec room. Which means the killer would have to had to, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. Fuck, I can't read today.
So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder?
I swear to God, if he asks what that is.
I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like
Hey.
this?
Are you
No!
curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Because if you can't piece it together by the name, you will not solve this murder. I can't stress that enough.
Sure, if you don't mind. I didn't learn context clues in schools because we're stuck in here.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
So
Not
for-
this one.
So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
I bet that's what it was.
Extremely possible, yeah. Didn't notice it until now, but there is an arrow sticking through Sakura's head like a Halloween decoration. This could be a clue.
Wait, there's
But
a
in this
Rube
case-
Goldberg machine under this pool table.
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. Oh, take your time. It's fine. It's fine. No, take your time pushing the button. I understand. You've got to get your workout. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow.
Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean by that? I think she explained it.
In other words,
They stay hidden, and then when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everybody else, and that's it.
That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
How? How would that have been possible? How would that have been possible?
Yeah, I don't know. Because everyone else
And the
walked
fourth and
into the
final
room.
type- Exactly. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked
In other
room.
words,
By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. Let's revisit the arrow through a gap in the door again. That one seemed very promising.
Yo, Joko
So when
Games.
it comes to locked room
Hi.
mysteries, those are the basics.
So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seem the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. Can we put a primary focus on figuring out who killed Sakura?
Yeah,
Just a
or like
thought.
the poison. Because it's definitely maybe the poison.
But right now, I can't really say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate. Oh my god, and investigate as much as I can.
We can't today, dude.
I know.
I was broken by you drinking the Gatorade margarita, and you clearly were too.
For Sakura, if nothing else. All right. So
Oh, there's a lot of people still in here. Okay.
yeah, I thought you weren't allowed in this room. Oh, he wasn't allowed to touch
No,
her.
he's allowed in here. The other two aren't.
This is a little better pedals. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and there are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? You missed the Gatorade? Here.
Oh,
So
you want to give him a show? Give him a show
I
of the Gatorade margarita?
I made a quick margarita. It's actually very good. I made a quick margarita in this Gatorade bottle, and then I taped a weight to it because Sakura was clearly very strong, as you can see by those clavicles. So now anytime I want to take a drink, I gotta lift.
Quick Google search for clavicle. See what that is. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's part of the shoulder to neck connection.
Oh, nope, you're totally right.
Yeah,
That's
collarbone?
that is clavicle.
Look at those sick clavicles.
God. Some talking awesome clavs. I don't skip clav day. So this must have originally been a bottle.
Always work out my bones.
Glass shards of the floor has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Yeah, those were displayed earlier.
Holding a little knight. Okay. But the other ones aren't broken.
There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles?
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. There are 4 types. Let's discuss.
Huh?
You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a...
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
great.
Cool. All right, that'll come in
I
handy.
feel like I'm starting to make sense of things. No, you're not, dog. Little by little. The Monokuma bottles. Oh, he's working out shipping a
One
bottle.
of the bottles fell over. Yeah.
Right, the Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass. Yep, one of them broke. Okay, must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon.
I extremely strongly disagree
Yeah.
with his assumption there.
Oh, yeah. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Okay.
Okay. All right.
What's this little thing? This looks like some sort of wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get back into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka
So do
dot
we think the candy
wrapper.
was definitely poison?
Yeah. That would make...
Because then we get like the heart-wrenching thing where Hina didn't mean to, but she accidentally killed Sakura.
Probably something like that.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
There's some kind of plastic container rolling around. It's currently rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
It's the locked door scenario. There's someone inside. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still,
Okay.
this protein can. It's got a label in that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
just a second.
But that's strange.
Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Glass?
Shards of
Nice.
light blue glass. That must be part of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
Cool!
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So,
Yep, second. I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue? I'm not sure how I see that yet. Yeah, because that would mean it would have to have fallen after the glass. Or
I mean,
someone
the
had
glass
planted
could fall
it there.
before it.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm sure you're right because we have to. It's a clue, so
Right.
something's with it. But
Chair that was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. All right.
all right, well that knocked
Are
down
we-
one of them.
Out of clues, maybe the
Think
clock.
Just we haven't checked her body yet, right?
It's around 1 o'clock right now. She died 12, roughly an hour ago. That's when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego.
I forgot we did that. It's been a while.
Yeah, Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have a problem believing that that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Nice.
I mean, poison.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We talked about poison last episode, so
Yeah. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Thank you.
not a
Byakuya.
chance.
Byakuya, I thought that was in my head.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder.
He gone?
It makes me
gone?
The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Thanks. Fucking, you're so smart, Makoto.
He really knows what's up.
Fuck. We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her, you know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off to her own room. But when I saw her again after that, she told me, she said she'd left a note for each of them. She
You gotta
asked
fucking
them
stop
to
with this shit, man.
meet her in the rec room by noon. Yeah, when anyone gets a note, we should all go to the fucking cafeteria and be like, okay, who sent this bullshit? Let's talk.
Somebody's getting killed. I'm not a part of this anymore, man.
By noon, the Mamakuma files said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened.
Oh, yeah, that was gonna happen.
Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Okay. Hina's account has been added to the truth bullets, but the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Good idea.
All right. Well, one of them's right here. But for Sakura to have been killed,
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a
It's
fight.
true.
and she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Okay.
How is nobody else saying poison at this point?
I don't know.
What do you want? You're bothering me.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
Then it's true.
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
So you didn't go see her.
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya said he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm ready to go. Oh, the locker. Huh? The locker's open, and they're on the inside. It's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here?
It looks like powdered sugar. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust.
Well, fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding in here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened, don't you think? And during all the confusion, it popped up and joined the rest of the group.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Get all the students together and match the handprint size?
Hey, we won't do that. We also won't do any shit that involves everybody opening up and showing us their ID, which would have solved 2 murders so far.
The magazine rack itself?
I thought we
Same
did
shelf
already.
full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Okay.
I
think that's
in
it.
Here.
See if the game will let us leave. Oh,
No?
Okay.
Okay, we missed something.
the chair, the door will let us leave. There's
Clock, the blood, the chair, the... What's to the right there? Oh, that's just the locker door, right?
Yeah.
We talked to Hina. We talked to Kyoko?
Do we have to examine her body again?
Doesn't seem like it.
Yep, that's. Maybe we have
What
to
are we
like
missing?
come
What
back
did
to
we
her.
not forgot?
Yeah, okay. I was wondering if we'd
Mhm.
have to come back to her with the information. So it has to be something.
Yeah.
The clock we clicked. Oh, this
We must
thing?
have just...
No?
Nope, not a thing.
Uh,
Can you click on the door itself?
So,
yeah, let me. Oh, that's right. I pressed R instead of,
Okay.
which is like to leave a
Maybe
room.
we look at the glass pane was broken.
Ah, there we go. This door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself, he said out loud. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, as there was no evidence of the door or the chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
Great.
Okay. Great. Yep.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
I don't think I should be in charge of this, but yeah, I think so, for the most part.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. I mean, we were gonna go anyway. Like,
She's decided? She's got a lot more pushy since our last issue. What the fuck does that mean? But she's right.
they had that fight where he didn't say whatever, and then
Oh yeah,
got real
when the-
fucking rom-commy.
when the game decided that we didn't want to do a thing. I don't have to. I do have to go talk to others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. All right.
Cool. Let's do it. Let's get this murder solved.
Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Very presumptuous.
Well,
Let's see if
gonna
it's
make
true
us
though.
do it anyway. We're looking for
Mondo.
Oh, Mondo, R.I.P.
Ah,
Sayaka.
Her stories were pretty cool. Junko, Toko.
Yeah, I mean, R.I.P.
Celeste.
Toko's one of the ones we have to talk to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Just get it out of the way, like a Band-Aid.
I press the doorbell. After a few seconds, oh, they're gonna use that fucking animation again. I hate that one.
Huh?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Hey, that's a dead body.
Fuck.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
Into a
What do you
snake,
want?
got on the ground and slithered out into the hall. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
I don't know where else this would go. I
Just
wanted
do it
to
then.
talk about the fact that Sakura had asked me to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him.
What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it?
I admit it. I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go.
Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Is that good enough that I'm going back to my room?
With that, Toko quickly slithered back into her room. A sticky
She
trail.
assumed her human form again.
She has 3 personalities. Although you may call it a physical personality. Different form. Press the doorbell.
All right, hero.
After a few seconds...
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something?
No, bye. Oh, shit, that's what happens. Wait, what? I need to get more info. Shit. Did I fuck that up?
Oh my god!
What? Oh, hi. There he is.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Do you need something from me?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted me to meet with you. Or meet with you.
How'd you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too.
What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course.
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing.
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious, and I'm really sick of this whole note thing. So then, you went and met with Sakura.
Got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then.
While I'm here, could you show me that note she gave you?
Oh, do I still have it? Let's see.
Yeah, let's see here. Letter from the last murder, letter from the murder before. Yep, this one. Here it was feeling
Drawing of
around.
the robot costume used in a murder. Wow, I've been implicated in a lot of shit.
Hero was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Ah, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore.
With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh?
Ugh.
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet, but I never went. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it.
It was clearly a candy wrapper.
Right. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about that protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? Let's go to the chem lab.
I'd say maybe with the only thing I know, because going back to the scene of the crimes, nothing will have changed.
Yep.
Chem lab is 3rd floor,
I think it's
right?
4th floor now.
Oh my god, we have 4 floors now?
Yeah, I should fast travel there, huh?
You should, yeah. I wasn't gonna tell you, but I wanted to imply it.
Oof, long way, huh? I'd hate to.
Ooh, taking the long way around, smelling the roses. I like it.
All right.
Let's see the poison. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, I got it.
I think what you meant to say is, yes, sir, I understand.
No.
My god. My god.
This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. God, my thing is shelves. It really is.
Holy shit. You put such a spin on that read.
God,
Never in 1,000 years would I have imagined it said that way.
I should probably take a closer look at it.
Jesus.
It looks like 3 shelves has been connected together. Ooh, to make one giant shelf. But the most important right now, what's that powder that's been spilt in front of the shelf? You have to be careful not to step in it while making my way to the shelf.
That's it.
There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf? Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it from Chem C4.
Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Then this powder must have been spilled?
In other words,
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of power has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Source of powder?
Nope, source of
Did you say
power.
Source of power?
Yep. Let's see, what's on this shelf?
This Chem C4 with the skull and crossbones on it gives me my power.
There's all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving section A. Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? On this shelf is one look and I tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number on it. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving section C.
I mean, yes, also the giant fucking letter underneath it on each shelving unit that denotes what letter shelving unit it is.
God, Makoto, I think you thought you were good at looking at shelves, buddy. It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are.
They're reagents. Reagents? Regents? I'm going to go with regents. Put
Sure.
simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which, I suppose, suits you well.
Listen, I never used trig in real life, okay? I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. God, the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. Yeah, okay. Huh, I don't see anything ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. Whew, he's really into these shelves. I should try to find out more about
the shelving unit, man.
What's more to figure out? I should try to find out more? It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Yeah, okay, Yep, this has got the protein powder from A, but what concerns me is that in section A, yep, was the bottle poisoned. Yep, okay, there's definitely something going on there. Thank you. Good Christ.
Holy shit, this dude just wants to fucking IKEA catalog. God.
First I have to check out this area. What
else is...
Oh, we have to inspect the
No, the
actual...
powder
Oh,
itself,
there are
yeah.
footprints
there's
in the powder.
footprints.
These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf.
How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
By we, do you mean me?
How kind of you to offer.
With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop.
Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. God, I hope... Yes! But why do we need a sketch?
I don't know. It's not a big room.
So how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean.
For me,
See.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. We could have figured that out!
I love Danganronpa, but it's a fucking hoarder for nonsense fucking dialogue. It's hoarding
What the
this
fuck?
shit. Okay.
They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. Kind of like you with the Dead of Night, Makoto. That's what the footprints tell me. I don't think we should worry about the footprints anymore. I don't know. Maybe they were here from... I don't know, man. Just let's forget about it. These footprints must be...
Certainly possible.
Makoto, yours.
No!
Okay, then. Let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself.
I couldn't think of any reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
I see. Your feet do appear too big. Unfortunately, I must admit it. These are not your footprints.
Nice feet, Makoto. Unfortunately.
Feet are huge. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
Your feet would go for a nice price on the market. And these prints are really valuable clue. Okay. Then there's a middle section here, it looks. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Good idea. Should probably take a good, hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. It's also the remnants of the broken bottle. Looks like the bottle. Okay, yep. Got it. Okay, we have to go over this one. Yep, left side of the shelf.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It's the fourth time we've heard that they only went to the left shelf, and that's the only one that's different.
Footprints in the powder. Okay. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should look at another room around the another look around the rec room. Woo!
Pool. That Gatorade Marg hits different.
It's genuinely pretty good. Like,
I mean, like if I was to be blessed with Gatorade and tequila and whatever else you put in there, I've already forgotten. I'm sure I would enjoy it. But I had literally none of those things in my house.
oh no, I don't expect you to make such concoctions.
Such horrible, horrible thing.
Such dark machinations.
Hey,
All right. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko and Toko and Hiro what those people have told me.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying?
anyway.
Well, every single person he talked to is like, I don't know if I can trust him to be telling the truth. And when Kyoko's like, someone's lying, he's like, whoa, fuck, really? Could it be? Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. I can't just tell you.
Yeah.
You go waste precious time.
Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Usually a Dora the Explorer style mouse cursor comes and clicks on it for me, but this magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back the way on accident? Hey, Briggs
did it
Gaming
say?
Fitness, what's up? It was an upside down magazine. It looked like the same anime character.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. Briggs Gaming Fitness. We're taking numbers out of your book. This is the Gatorade margarita that's attached to a weight. So anytime I want to take a drink, there it is. So that's
I will be exercising with the dumbbell that I have next to my desk when we are solving the murder and sending somebody to, well, I guess not prison. They'll be killed.
Yeah,
when we're
murder.
committing a kill,
Yeah.
I will be doing a little exercise as well.
just wanted to shout out for that gaming fitness.
We absolutely jump.
All right. Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it.
That was pretty good. Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh no! It's one of these Joko games did the murder.
He's not even here for it. This is
No.
one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in bloody letters. And it said Toko. Oops. Could this be?
Did you think it actually said Joko? What the fuck? Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that says Toko, not Joko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forget.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see what you would think that, but thank you, Machu, for writing Leon backwards. Throwback.
They're using this bit twice.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me much more suspicious.
Somebody was trying to probably get her framed.
100%. The bottles.
And body? I don't remember if that's
Yeah, I think it was. I think Kyoko said she found a clue involving the bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey,
So, did you figure it out?
I'm looking. I'll figure it out. There's a hidden
Correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it. All right, let's take a look and see if we can figure it out.
Correlation,
Before we go forward, let's see if we can... Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine, Duncan. Click right through. Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? That's you. That was you that did it. I did your line for you. I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
You'd be a good teacher. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer!
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree. Okay, so she's not going to tell us still.
hey,
Oh.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
Doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is all about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work, collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Well, now why did that have to
Yeah.
be question mark? Like it was some big fucking reveal. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
I love that smug-ass smile. She knows what she did.
knows. She's about to fucking school your ass.
So what kind of experiment are we
in other
doing?
words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Ah.
That's smart. That's smart.
Comparing the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monokuma bottles is still intact. Come on. Chop chop. You can figure this out.
Why do you want to do that?
Oh my god.
It's
That's the
so
point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're
boring.
Can we just skip ahead when I'm a genius again? First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles.
Fun little animation.
Yeah, that's you.
It's balanced, but the pawn and the bishop are not balanced
in
pieces.
other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else would really affect the
so
weight.
then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and
so
there.
then,
Okay, then let's give it a try.
Okay, then get on your hands and knees and start picking up some smaller fucking pieces. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? Get Bill Nye in here.
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. So one of the bottles... Hold on. Can we get a fucking picture of those bottles again? Thank you. Okay.
I think there were... Oh, there's
Two bishops. because the
a
one we
knight
had-
and a queen that we're missing.
Oh, the knight. Yeah, so we are missing the queen.
Yeah, so there's two pieces that... The two bottles should have been broken.
And they probably scattered the remains of both of them. But why?
Yeah, the Y part doesn't really make a lot of sense. And then why didn't we see the other Monokuma figure?
Yeah.
hey,
Okay, yeah. Yep.
But she's saying there's a correlation between them. That's...
I mean, they have in common, they're all chess pieces.
It's fucking knight and a
Played a lot of
queen.
chess lately. I can confirm those are all chess pieces.
Thank you. And the body.
Of course.
According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's
Just a
body.
second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
I've been here for 2
Very
seconds.
Byakuya. Very Byakuya.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
I've gone over this 3 or 4 times.
There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown pervasively used to. Although,
Perversely.
damn it. Although,
You know, like a pervert.
yeah. Although there's still sometimes, I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal.
Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Huh? What?
Hold on. Sorry, never mind.
hey,
Hold on. Wait, no. No, not never mind. More importantly, look here.
Oh, gross! Her shoes. You see the
You
yellow...
see the yellow
sorry.
powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
The powder is clue number 1. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look
it's
carefully.
true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It seems-
Only for this one. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead
Okay.
received 2 blows to the head.
Got it. 2
Mhm,
blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned examining her body in detail.
I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
Well,
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do
well.
it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay. Then let's
Wow.
please go through the red
They're getting
door
so
on
much
the
shorter.
They keep doing this though. They keep
balloon.
not giving us enough info and then revealing a lot during the trial.
Yeah.
So,
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No! Not whatever happens! I have to make something happen! Everyone's gonna be killed if I don't.
oh no, I'm gonna die.
Oh, don't die!
Oh, what a shame. Oh, it's such an empty room.
I know. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then...
The ultimate martial artist. A locked room murder mystery.
What?
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of a Mordecai. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're not at a picnic. You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy. I don't know how to voice emoticons. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right. That does make it seem sad. Now then, please get onto the elevator. I'll see you all.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck Monokuma rules. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you all act so casual after murdering someone?
I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit.
The killer, the one that murdered Sakura, she was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? The person is one of us? I don't know. They're putting a lot of question marks that makes me believe that we're gonna like wrap around that she killed herself or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe. I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me.
Also, that would make us have 6 people.
5 people.
Well,
one of them would die.
Well, if she killed herself, then no one.
Oh, okay. You mean
so I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think if that would be better for the game overall. I don't know.
And the culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
They keep highlighting it too.
They do. They really, really do. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? There was no question before that.
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Oh, were you supposed to read those in the other order?
Oh.
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going.
Okay.
All right. Before we do that, I am going to go grab a different drink because there was only about a half a thing in here. So I will be back in 1 minute.
Sounds good. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like it was probably a suicide thing. Now that just hearing all of the characters talk, you know? I'm not 100% sure, but... Just all of the characters going, it definitely was not me. It is one of us. That would be a twist, though. Yeah, this game likes to constantly introduce, like, new rules and stuff like that to the picture. So it's like, what if someone did kill themselves? What's the rules then? So I think that could be a thing where, you know, they end up stacking on more rules.
What's up?
Just talking about the possibility of suicide, and like this game likes to stack a lot of rules and stuff like that, and like looping around on stuff. It's not like a satisfying one though. Yeah, I think they can frame it in a way that's satisfying for the story, but you know, we'll see.
I'm curious though. I am curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I could feel. Yep. Okay. Going to the elevator. Yep. It never gets easier.
Yep.
Let's go.
Horrible elevator. Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Yep. Man, you know, the room seems a little emptier also because I think Sakura just took up so much space on the screen. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The door opened once again. Oh, geez.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I'm so sick of that.
Yep. Me too.
All right.
Now, let's take a look at those truth bullets.
Cool and composed.
God,
why are there
what
so
did
many?
Do?
Good question. I just equip them. I don't even read them anymore. Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate and the hangman's gambit. Okay, so
cool.
That's fine.
Good for you.
Should we review our truth bullets or?
Yeah, I think just to make sure we have 21 truth bullets.
Apparently, doesn't feel like that. All right, so
the file. Yep.
They were found at noon. A strong blow to the victim's head. The puking of the blood was the thing. The chair's been jammed against the rec room. Probably a gun or an arrow. Was found dead seated in a chair. Yep. Blood around her mouth. There was no injury.
Okay,
let's
bloodstain in front of the
the
shelf.
magazines.
Cool.
There's no exclamation. At one point, Hina had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After he was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this tiny type of wrapper. According to Hina, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it became available. Okay, got it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The red glass. There was 2 of the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Figure was found laying in the rec room. It would fit roughly in the palm of your hand. There are a number of red balls on the shelf, and say each bottle is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some sort of unknown correlation between the bottles. An empty protein drink. Chem A2, which is the A type, which is the good one.
Mm-hmm.
Shards of glass were found around and underneath the container. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so now that we see it directly underneath the container, that means the container would have had to have been dropped on top. Like, if it was around it, that would have made sense. But
I mean, if you throw it, it could, you know, I don't know. Depends on the angle it gets like thrown at or whatever.
But we broke the glass.
How did? Yeah, that's true. How did we break the glass? What did we break it with?
We broke
Not
it with a
chem
broom.
bottle, so yeah.
Yeah, we broke
Okay.
it with a broom. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay.
Okay.
A fresh handprint was found inside the rec room. The locked room, there's no way someone was hiding there before they arrived. The notes thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They received, Sakura received the note. Toko received the
Here all
note.
day.
Yasuhiro had one of the candy wrappers.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow powder. Suffered 2 blows to the head. No blood was found on either of her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Appear to be roughly the same weight. Yup, one of the bottles was heavier. On the magazine shelf, one of the magazines had been put back upside down. Toko's name was written in blood. Yep. Shelf in the Ken lab.
Oh, right. So that's the correlation there, is that Sakura can't have been the one to write Toko's name because it was written with the finger and her hands didn't have any blood on them.
Oh, good point. Good point. Good answer.
Ostensibly, she didn't like reach back and get blood on her hand after she got hit in the head, so she was probably unconscious before she got hit in the head, is my guess, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. On the shelf, there's A, section B, reagents, and C, harmful chemicals. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Source of the power, right? It's the Chem C4. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go into it.
All right. Yeah,
Let's go.
we're good. I think we got it. I think I have no fucking clue who did this one, but I think we got it.
I think it's Hina.
Do you think on purpose?
Something, I don't know exactly how, but
determine the
Mhm,
result
mhm.
if you can figure out who
Right,
done
right,
it,
right.
then
Yep.
I'll punish
Yep.
you.
hey, we have 45 minutes of trying to figure stuff out.
Whoa, deja vu.
Truth.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was
Hina,
one of you.
I love you. You can't be like, we know who killed it. It's one of half the people here.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. All right. Not a rhythm game. Thank you.
Good. Okay.
All right, let's carefully read through.
Toko's, Hina's,
It was
and
one of you.
Byakuya's.
Okay.
Right,
One of
that was
you
the third
killed
one?
Sakura.
And
Yep.
what reason
Yeah.
do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Low. That's about as low as you
Ah,
can
fuck,
get.
Duncan.
Uh,
what is Hina's account?
It was
I don't
one of
remember
you.
what that even was. What account did she? Oh, she gave
Just
the
that-
account that
that
that they had notes. Okay, so maybe we use Hina's account on when they say that's the
One of you
only
kept
reason
one
you have
reason.
for
Because
thinking it was
you
us.
hated
yeah, I think you're right.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Good job. It's that logic difficulty. Good job.
Reason you suspect
Every time we get one, and every time we fail.
Yeah, and that was right before she
Alright.
died. So there's no doubt about it.
And also the whole time you're doing the rhythm minigame.
Right. Can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them then. Then does that mean one of them did it? Probably not.
I don't seem like it.
Footprint.
Footprints.
Status of Sakura's body.
Of her body.
Pocket
Trash.
Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with
Mhm,
us, but
mhm.
I never went to see her.
I didn't.
I mean,
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Okay.
Come on.
okay.
There's no way none of
So,
you. At least one
Hiro
of you is
said he
lying.
never saw her, but Hiro also said in his account
Yeah.
that he talked to her, right?
That's true. Yeah,
The fact
so
that Sakura wanted
you're
to meet
totally
with all
right.
Do we
three,
have
there's no
Hiro's
way that's
account in
not
there?
suspicious.
No, hold on.
no.
One of you is
Oh, shit.
absolutely guilty.
Or
Oh,
is
shit.
there an
I
absorb?
deny that she wanted to meet with
Um,
us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
I mean, can we absorb
we,
I never
uh,
saw her and use it on
yeah.
I never saw her?
Let's try.
One of you is lying.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but we can try.
One of you is
I don't deny I never went.
May as well.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
There must be a
Huh.
contradiction in there somewhere. Okay.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet
Status
with all
of her
three
body.
them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
What are our other two
One of
again?
you is
Footprints in-
absolutely
Trash.
guilty.
Maybe
I
pocket
don't
trash
deny that she
on
wanted to meet
I never
us,
saw
I
her.
never went to see her.
I didn't either.
It doesn't make a lot of
Yeah,
sense,
same
but
here. I never.
oh, okay.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think you're supposed to do these
Hiro,
seated.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with
It's gonna be a lot of these, 'cause I don't think you're supposed to do them seated.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Now you're getting it.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Hina,
um.
slow
Chill.
down. I appreciate
Yeah,
the
sure,
vigor,
I got it
but
from her, but look,
Not the
you're
vim.
probably wrong.
forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right because Sakura could have only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is,
That's when Sakura got the candy.
yeah.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
That's true. That's
I
true.
mean, what I meant was,
Break,
oh, that's
break.
right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why does
I mean, how wild would it be if like Hiro just killed her and like we find out in 4 minutes because he can't keep his composure? It's like, oh yeah, all right, this was an easy one.
That would be awesome.
But we just
I
talked,
don't want
that's
Hiro to
all.
die. I like
I
hearing
didn't
his
do
voice.
anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What a shiny message
At
of
the
a
scene of
bed.
the crime,
Yeah.
She had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it
Huh.
for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No,
I-
I didn't do it.
You just
Um,
don't know when you're beat,
Hmm.
do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh. Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyoko, you found
I'm
the
glad they put
magazine
those
on the
ones in there to make
magazine
us
shelf,
feel good.
right?
Yeah.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's
Yo,
true,
I don't fucking
then
know,
what
man.
Hiro just said
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No, there's obviously a problem with what Hiro said before.
Shit, what did he say before? I wasn't fully paying attention. I
he-
checked the stream to see if the sound came through.
Yeah, I'm not. Pocket
Okay.
trash.
Well, let's just see what they have to say. These
Yeah.
aren't too bad.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was
Okay.
discovered.
Okay.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Oops.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I said
Ma.
the final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, what did Hiro
I
say
can tell
real
you
quick?
Exactly when I found
But
the
he
dying
finds it
Ogre's
when
body
they
was
found her
discovered.
body.
When Ogre's
That's the
body was
only thing of
discovered.
his we
When I
can.
found the dying message.
So do we
It was
take her?
only after the investigation had begun.
Just
I
take
found the
this? Oh
magazine
shit.
Tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Well, we have
When I
magazine
pulled it
shelf.
out,
Is that anything?
What I said makes total sense.
Can we use magazine shelf
I
on?
can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was
I
discovered.
mean, it doesn't.
No,
make a ton
that
of
doesn't
sense.
make any
We can
sense.
Try
It
it.
was only after the investigation had begun.
Can we use that on what he
I found
said?
the magazine tucked away on the
Maybe.
When I pulled it out,
What's your what
I don't understand.
Let me try it real quick.
Let's give it a shot.
I don't think it's it, but
Body was discovered.
And I can
Damn
tell
it!
you when I
God,
found
I
that
hate
it was
this.
only after the
Ah,
found the
my
magazine
old
when I
friend.
pulled it out.
Ah shit.
Missing quick time.
Ah shit. Alright.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's
My
body was
tracksuit is blur.
It was
You just
only
lost us
after
30
the
seconds, my
investigation
friend.
had begun. I found
Ah,
the
fuck, I
magazine
forgot
tucked
about
away
it.
on the magazine
When I pulled it out,
Now are we sure it's that? Could it be pocket trash?
It could be pocket trash. Look, it could be magazine dying message, but I don't think it is.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna get it this time.
It was only after the investigation
Fuck!
had begun.
Please! Please! Thank you.
I found the magazine tucked away. When I pulled it out,
What's your what I said makes total sense.
Oh god, I love it so much.
I can tell you exactly when I found that when Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright.
Well, only so many options here.
Shoot.
Okay.
What are our bullets
So he
again?
found it when we discovered her body.
The dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
What if it's status of her
I can
body?
tell you when
Yeah, that's what I was kind of
Because she didn't
thinking.
have bloody hands?
pulled it out.
What's your what I said
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
total
Oh,
That
you're
doesn't
right.
make-
You're right.
It's
You're
a ton
right.
of sense, but
Yeah.
tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn.
so it's not that. We know that. Now, what if it's pocket trash?
What if it's pocket trash? It could be pocket trash.
Okay.
Exactly
So it could
when I
be.
found the dying message.
What does the magazine dying message truth bullet say?
On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger
mean,
to
I-
do so.
Well, we can try it.
Shit.
And R can tell you when I
No,
found the
that's fine.
dying message.
Yeah,
It was only
it's fine.
after
Just
the I found the magazine tucked away. When I pulled it out,
What's your what I said makes total sense.
okay. All right. Okay.
Tell you exactly
So we're using magazine dying message?
Yeah.
when
Giving it a
Ogre's
shot.
body was discovered.
Nope.
Well, what?
Do we
the
take
fuck?
one of her things and
I mean,
apply
we
it to
have
his?
take. There's only one of her things we haven't taken yet, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you it was only after the investigation.
But we tried this one, so it's got to be magazine shelf.
Okay.
I don't know how that makes a ton of sense, but maybe because the magazine shelf is in the room and he couldn't get there.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay. Let's see how they wrap this one around.
Whatever.
All those times I took magazine shelf, we could have had it.
Sakura's body was found. That magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just
Same.
trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Ooh, I know how. We figured out. This one we figured out.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Man, is Hero the killer? What is happening?
And this is me
I don't
talking, so you
know,
it's
dude.
true.
Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message.
I hope Hero didn't kill her for no good reason, but
The moment of
I feel
truth.
like we're about to.
What is going on?
Show me the proof. I'm at least
Do it,
30%
do it.
right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30%
Oh, I have to reload with something? Shit, what do I reload with?
bullcrap.
Probably art. No, you can reload on a beat
The
somehow.
end is nigh.
Yup, don't remember how.
Proof.
Oh, it's space. It's space. I might lose this
The
one.
occult is bullcrap.
Yeah, okay. You have to use space. I remember. Yep, okay.
This doesn't make a ton of sense. Why is this happening? What is going on?
I have no
What the
clue.
fuck is going on? Yeah, I agree. Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
Fuck!
Duncan,
Can't hear you,
don't
can't
fuck this
hear
up.
you.
Yeah, final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
You got to click. Remember that?
Oh god.
I'm
Excuse me.
completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that.
We actually
damn
figured this
message.
one out. This is bullshit. We figured this one out and they wouldn't let us do it.
The message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Yeah,
there was
I
a
don't
chance
think
that
Hero
it
did it. I
really
think he's
drew
trying to
blood.
hide some other piece of information.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
Who did write it?
Hero could very well.
But
have
why,
written it
though?
himself.
Maybe
That's
maybe
why he
Monokuma
wrote
like
the message in the first
offered
place.
him something to keep quiet. I don't know. This is interesting.
Really don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
What?
He admits it.
I figured as
What
much.
the fuck is going on?
Why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her.
What?
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room
What?
right before noon, just like it said.
What?
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
I think he's going to not have killed her, but he thinks he killed her.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that.
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Oh my god, does he think he killed her with his fucking mind powers? This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end
As
everything.
soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind.
Yeah,
before she had any
this
idea
is
what
true.
was
Yeah,
happening.
but this didn't kill her.
Yeah.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't
On the
believe
table.
you. You're the worst.
Yeah,
I
like
hope
So
magazine
somebody-
on the table.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead.
But I think it sounds like he
Boil me. Do
put it
whatever
on
you
the
want.
table and somebody
We're
else
not gonna
moved
get
it.
off that.
Oh, that's true.
It's
Yep.
Death for the one that killed
You
Sakura.
cheat.
We're ready
Good
to
Christ.
go
Didn't.
now,
He
right?
didn't do it.
We know
I know you don't realize you're in a video game right now, but he didn't do it.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hero's story just now doesn't explain, and until we
The
figure that
vomiting of
part
blood?
out, we can't
Because the
consider
vomiting
it.
of blood wasn't really covered.
So what is it?
Why the magazine was hidden.
I got it.
Man.
It's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Maybe it was
By the
Toko.
time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked
Because
up
anybody else
and
would
put
have
on
probably
the
just
shelf.
left it there, right?
Why would
I
you take the
guess.
time to write that message?
Hmm.
Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
I don't see
And
any
the plot
reason he would lie
thickens.
now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at
In
least
other
one
words.
other
Yo, I
person was
cannot.
directed
I know I say this every time, but I cannot take his voice actor seriously
I
at
don't think
all.
there's any question about that.
But then, who was
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Toko herself.
I mean,
I got it.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it could have been
Toko,
Byakuya too.
right?
He could like Toko.
Who else
Yeah.
would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Oh my god, all three of them went in there.
Wait, but more important, that
Oh my
doesn't
god, they
even
did.
matter.
You're
We already
probably
know
right.
who did
Yep.
it, right? Hero just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hero attacked
Class
Sakura
trial,
with
everyone
the
can
ball.
talk.
Oh my god, she hit her with the bottle too.
Oh. Right.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hero isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hero, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
I mean,
So...
Yeah, we already got it.
you want me
I was
to-
saying, it
Tell
wasn't a
us what
long
happened
account.
One more time. When you
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hero isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
It's the magazine thing.
But I
Or
don't think.
magazine dying
Oh.
message.
Say for the body yellow powder examination summary. I don't know what the examination summary is, and I don't know what the yellow powder specifically refers to.
Yeah. Yellow powder is on her foot. Got
Okay,
it.
one below it is examination summary. 2 blows to the head, not 1.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do
Okay.
anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Just once to.
That's probably it right
yeah,
there.
it's to. What is it to? It would
The
be her
examination
status. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
See? Isn't it obvious?
Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but
Okay,
I grabbed a
okay,
Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
Before she
okay.
could do
You hit her from behind. You only hit
Yeah, just once.
Easy.
No, that's wrong.
Beautiful.
No, that's wrong.
If Sakura died from Hero's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But
Jesus.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks
Oh my
must
God.
have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Is it gonna be Byakuya?
Once you understand,
No.
We're gonna find out that
you'll
Toko didn't
understand
do it
why
right
two
now, I
separate
think.
Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back.
Or maybe it was Hina.
After the incident,
Okay, yep,
and we
there were.
found pieces of a bottle on the.
That was
Yeah.
the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Check her student hand pad.
Chest pieces. It's because they were chest
If you look at
pieces.
what the bottles all had in common, it should be.
They were holding chest pieces. Chest pieces. It's because they had chest pieces.
Is this Hangman? Oh, it's gonna be Hangman's Gambit for chess.
So we're looking for Queen.
Chess. No, it's just
Oh,
chess
chess
piece.
I mean,
E.
E.
S. Can you? Thank you.
I was gonna say, do you get to do it out of order or not?
You have to. It's layered on. So whatever
Oh.
letters in front. S. P.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Where's
Come
my
on,
E?
Come
Where's
on,
my E?
Come on. Come on.
Come on. Oh, you can hold the
Anytime.
control. Oh, there you go.
There it is. Okay.
Oh. E.
There it is.
Great.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. Now I'll show you. So
I figured out the only thing that those bottles had that made them distinct.
Oh man.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the
Oh,
broken
boy.
bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that?
Which I don't.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Oh,
In
boy.
chess,
Okay, we're not. I'm not gonna listen to this.
what was left
Yep.
Let me explain how the horse moves, kind of like an L shape.
The queen cannot move like an L, contrary to
But-
Duncan's knowledge.
The queen can move like a rook or a
We have
bishop.
evidence for 5 bottles at the scene.
Yes.
What does chess have to do with
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm skipping through this. It's just.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time.
Because there's
before the
2 murders or
It's
two
clear
blows
that
to the
missing
head.
bottle-
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Broken.
It was broken.
I got it!
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Game!
We're so fucking smart, Duncan.
Sure, because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
I mean,
And
we
what
is
is this
kind of strong,
evidence?
honestly. Like,
Yeah.
you swept up some glass. Let's be real.
I think it was on the bottom.
I think it was.
There we
that
go.
examine.
The bottle
Oh, the bottle
experiment.
experiment. Yep.
They did learn a lot during this school time.
Yoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for
Yep, there was 2 bottles.
Two
more than
bottles.
one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Okay.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the
I mean,
scene
I'm
of
sure
crime,
this is
but
kind of
someone
like
did
how
the
you're
best
supposed to
clean
do
up the
actual
pieces of
court
one of the
proceedings where you make it
bottles, along with
exceedingly
the figure
obvious.
inside.
Yeah.
But
But,
when they
like,
did, they must
that's
have
a
left
video
behind
game.
too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
We no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottles involved in this case must have been used by a second attacker.
I got it!
Some bowling
The
aficionados.
bottle that was removed from the scene was used. to
Why
set the
bowling
Sakura
aficionados? Why not chess aficionados?
Oh god.
The
Beautiful.
second wound on Sakura's head came from
Okay,
that
can we
single
move past
ball
this
of
one?
evidence.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was was only one.
Right, we
attack.
get this. This does not help
We can
figure out.
conclude
It just
that
means that
wasn't
we have to
Hero
keep
who
going.
delivered that wouldn't you?
Okay.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until
Plus,
Oh, shit.
I just
Whoops.
remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there. And
No, he
that's
was
when I
in
saw
the
her.
he was
I
in
saw
the
Toko go into the
locker.
rec room.
Oh, you
Oh
did.
no, wait, maybe she was in the locker.
And she
Yeah.
went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would
Oh,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
she was hiding in the locker.
When I
Gotcha,
got
gotcha, gotcha,
inside,
gotcha.
Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you
Some
just
sort of a
now
locker room
decided
murder.
to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So Toko,
Damn, got
where
him.
the heck
Good
did you
one.
disappear
That's
to?
real fucking clever and cool.
I'm gonna slap that boy's dick.
don't know what you're
Slap it right off.
I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Could it be?
In the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
Which one of your 21 clues can prove that?
You're all nothing but vermin.
Oh no! A new element.
Oh, fuck me.
So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse during your
Oh
final
my
strike without a
fucking
second thought.
God, are you kidding
But
me?
now you have to play a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use
Oh
during
my
your
God.
coup de grace. You'll select it the same way. Okay, yep. Also, like the debate, if your logic was the kind, you'll have fewer bolts to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game.
Oh!
What?
That's the worst message I've ever gotten.
I don't feel like
many
we're
more than
halfway through the game.
So many more than half the people are dead.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
gonna
fuck
happen?
me.
Oh, wow.
Lie.
You got
I'm gonna
this.
need you to be there for the logic.
I mean, I'm doing it, but I'm lifting weights the whole time. Yeah, Masha, I also thought we were further along. I thought we were at least 2/3. This is some fucking whack shit.
I curse you. I curse you.
I curse you. I curse. I curse you. I curse you. Like a character in an RTS that you're making too many of too quickly. I curse. I curse you.
Or when you kill a lot of those guys in Bloodborne. You
Yep.
are cursed.
No, that's it. No.
Money changes hands.
Alright, final strike.
That's enough.
You
So
heading in the
not
rec
the
room.
flash arts? Nope.
What?
It's
Fuck!
the locker handprint.
Come on! No! No! Oh, okay. It doesn't look like I have to play too long.
Curse you.
Sorry, that.
Curse you. I curse you.
Alright. Locker handprint. Okay. Why don't they voice act it though? Because I was like waiting to hear the voice like line.
I don't know, dude.
They voice line
It's weird.
everything else.
You know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding.
How are we halfway through the game?
That's fucking whack.
What is happening?
Not okay. It's not okay.
Familiar, Toko?
Are half the people gonna come back to life? What the fuck?
Okay then, let's just compare.
We're about
This
to be
is-
down to 5 students out of an initial 16.
Stop
Oh god,
wasting
please don't
my
become
time.
genocide, Jill.
Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
And you
I
didn't tell
know
Master?
what she might do if I didn't
Wow.
go.
He's
But I
not
was
gonna be
too scared
happy
to
about that.
face her head on.
Mm-mm.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did
Mhm.
you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes. And I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well,
Okay.
that's awkward.
So after he left, I and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to.
Like a
I was in
fucking
hurry.
idiot.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right
The
at
powerful
me.
image.
It is, dude.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. I want to know more. Her.
Hate genocide.
Her, you mean? Damn it.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Fumi!
Oh, fuck. That would be so good.
Prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was
But
all
you didn't.
over, you
Yep.
collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence.
Because
didn't
everybody knows Sakura can't be killed by any physical means.
If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
I think he said that before, like 3 or 4 times, maybe.
I'm sure. That's just it's his mantra he says before bed every night.
Normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come
Or the
on.
poison.
That's, but anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Makoto just keeps saying, the blood. Oh, no, I'll let you fin. The blood, the poison? No, okay, no, that's fine.
She vomited. No, it's fine. She vomited. Maybe you did kill her. I don't know. She vomited, but she. Okay, all right. Well, you were hiding.
So
in the
that's
locker, I get
good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna.
That's that.
Yeah, boy.
The vote.
it. Hina. No.
I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do
No.
this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have
Okay, so it
noticed.
probably wasn't him then.
Hero's attack.
So either it was
Toko's,
Hina,
but
or
still
it was
wasn't the end
nobody.
of it.
Yeah. It
Tell
wasn't.
us your story one more time.
All right.
Tell us what happened after
Holy
you-
Christ, we get it.
Even this gaggle of idiots should understand.
Gaggle of idiots.
Wow.
Come in, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is. Oh, do we have to? Okay,
Nah.
cool. I was gonna say what? Here's,
Maybe
probably the
yellow powder,
Monokuma
or-
File 4 because she puked, or the yellow
Maybe?
powder.
Peacefully.
Or hold on.
And all of a sudden,
Let's see.
Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it. I smashed her good.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
In front of the shelf? Oh yeah, because it wouldn't be in front of the shelf because she died in the chair. Well, that's where she was.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking
Status
up
of Sakura's body?
I mean, I don't think that had anything about.
It was found dead
in
seated
chair.
in the chair. Okay, yeah.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre, so you smashed her head in with the Monokuma.
You got it.
And where did the
Maybe
attack
she
take
did
place?
kill herself.
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Another shelf.
No, that's wrong.
It might be possible. I'm suspecting Hina or herself.
Sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Fuck off. Wow. Got it in one.
Wow.
Bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth.
No.
Anyone who saw the
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
That it has to be the evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Wait. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
I got it. Sakura
I forgot about that one.
Attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think she committed suicide here. I think she intentionally poisoned herself because she had powder on her foot and there were footprints in the powder.
Yeah.
And she said that I'm going to end it all here and now. And she didn't know how else to do it. And I think she probably wanted... Well, why would the door have been locked? Because it sounds like she wanted people in there to see that she killed herself so that nobody died for it.
Yeah. Huh.
Maybe Monokuma just put the chair there because he's a dick?
Maybe.
Huh. I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker.
I was in the locker right before I killed her.
I saw it for myself?
We saw in the picture that it was open. Or in the flashback. Yeah, so it's that one.
Okay.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room.
Oh, that's right.
Look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko.
God, look at that fucking pocket square. Holy shit.
Okay then. Where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
There are 4 types of locked rooms.
Let me... Hold on, I brought a prop bow and arrow with me.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And...
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
Thank you. Have we really been missing something so important?
Makona, how are you missing it? You're smart at this point in the game.
Good lord.
Holy shit. Okay.
Probably the Monokuma file, number 4, or the yellow powder.
Monokuma file or the yellow powder. It's gotta be.
Please.
Or we steal something. Let's see.
What do you mean?
From Genocide Jill's attack.
Yep.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
Shut up. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Anything other than the shot to her head.
Okay, so it's probably Monokuma file on the shot to the head.
Yeah. They both kind of said the same thing, though. Yeah, Genocide
Yeah, but
Jill's
he said
attack.
Genocide Jill's attack,
Yeah.
and she said there's nothing like...
Anything other than the shot to her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
According to the Monokuma file,
Soundtrack's cool.
Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can
It is.
assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact,
Yeah,
there
I
was
would
even a
assume.
trace
Yeah,
of
I
blood
think that's
left
fair.
around her
She
mouth.
vomited blood hours before
Well, I
dying.
mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
That doesn't make you vomit.
You know how I got these scars?
That's all it was. The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really
Jesus.
are into dead bodies.
No, I'm not.
You're like
into
Makona
dead
with
bodies.
shells.
What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Thank you.
Poisoned?
Somebody finally said it. Good lord.
This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Oh my
This is the conclusion NBC has arrived at.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
That's what I do when I see the news.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can
Okay, that's fine.
explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet!
God, what up?
Shut up and listen to Master!
Jesus Christ.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was
6
hiding
people
in the
left and we
chem
get
lab
fucking
up on the
Byakuya
4th
and
floor.
Genocide Gel.
Oh, man.
Rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures. and
Sweating
chemicals.
intensifies.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
Maybe it was Hina because Hina wanted those people out immediately.
Not an
So if there were
especially
clues to them
powerful
killing
poison, but
them,
it'll still kill you if you
I
drink
don't
an
know.
entire bottle. But the
Maybe.
specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where
I mean,
found
it's
it.
either
Here's
Hina
some
or
photos.
she killed herself.
The shelf
Right.
is divided up into
I
3
feel I
sections.
can't
A,
imagine why
B,
Hina would have done it.
and C. In section A, dietary supplements.
Or
in B,
she did it in
reagents,
accident.
And in C, a
How
variety
do you
of
accidentally
lethal
make somebody
chemicals.
drink an entire bottle of poison?
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Got
it in section
Oh,
A.
whoops. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Duncan. Oh, you've embarrassed yourself in
I
front
was-
of everyone.
I misread the question.
The poison was actually
Oh,
Strange,
real hard
isn't it?
one.
Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional
Beautiful.
additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean
Okay.
this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out.
Or maybe
What's
not.
so high quality about this stuff?
Crazy. Who could have
What are you
imagined?
talking about?
I'm talking about the protein.
If this really is poison, I'll be dead in 6 to 8 hours.
protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
Sure.
Hmm.
Kyogo took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger onto her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle.
Still don't
Where
think
did
you
it
should
go?
drink that much protein powder. One thing. I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty concentrated.
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in. Could it be
Okay. So they were switched.
Hangman's Gambit? Right.
What? Poison. No.
P?
Protein.
Yeah, protein.
Protein what? Protein drink. Okay.
Oops.
Why are they making us do a Hangman's Gambit for this?
I'm not 100% sure.
What? Okay. All right. Okay. He's coming up any second now. Any second now.
No! Oh, I wanted to get that N.
Damn.
Get one more letter, game. Come on. Come on.
This is such a weird fucking part of the game.
I know.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. I can't. I fucking. Sounds like the lamest.
Must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle,
How is
it seems only
Sprite
logical
looks?
to
It looks like
assume the
he's
reverse
like
is true,
made of
right?
paper and he's bending forward.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched, so the protein was in the bottle of poison.
Yes.
And the poison
Yes,
was in the protein.
we got that.
Once you
But who
accept
did the
that,
swap?
It becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap.
Correct.
All they had to do was
Excuse
enter
me.
something
This
very
one's not
convenient.
really getting me.
Happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene.
A protein drink.
I got it.
Yeah.
It was a cup filled with water. We just forgot to click on it.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
So maybe it was Hina then.
That's all
Yep.
it took to kill.
No?
Oh.
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she
Oh.
bleeding
Hina,
wound
they,
thing.
she asked Hina to go get her protein powder to help with her blows to the
What
head.
was offered to her instead was a bottle full of
I
poison.
mean, maybe, but then
The locked door makes no sense then.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone
right,
to see.
footprints. And I've spent a long time looking at people's feet.
I got it.
I know! That's Hina's feet!
It's left behind in front of the
I mean,
shelf.
Sakura's the only one that
That's
had
the evidence
footprints
you're
like
talking
that,
about,
right?
Isn't it?
I guess.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A.
Good
where
fucking
I found
drawing,
the
dude.
bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belonged to would pose no problem.
If you were really swapped this out and then you stepped in powder, wouldn't you do something just for 1 second to just kick your footprint behind? You know what I mean?
You would
Like,
think, yeah, or just like
Everyone's
swap it up.
footprints right now. Then we'll see who.
uh-oh.
It was me.
Mm.
The footprints. They're mine.
So she probably did it on accident.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was.
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Oh,
Just as I
is this another fake out?
I
Or is
almost,
this a real
I
one?
feel like it's gonna be it.
A pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
We have so many truth bullets we haven't
Where
used.
Sneakers are.
Sneakers, huh?
I got it.
I mean, that
You
kind of felt
mean
like a
Hina
gimme.
only once.
Yep.
Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you.
Why you did that to my feet? No, we don't have to talk about that.
You said not to talk about it.
I paid you big money not to talk about that.
You said you would make me rich once we left here if you could just do that foot thing.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus,
Just
Hina's been
Hina,
trained
just
ever since the
Hina.
trial began. You were in
Sorry.
an awful rush to get
Boo.
to the vote, weren't you?
Thank you.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
What about it? Can't you believe?
Well, it's just the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think
Okay.
twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
But why did
Hina
she
used
go through the
that
trouble of
trust to
switching
kill
what
her.
was in the bottles if she just poisoned one of them?
Right.
She
That doesn't
deceived
make
the
any sense.
victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true?
Are we gonna move past the part where she told Yasuhiro she was gonna end it all?
Did you really kill
Yeah.
Sakura? And if you did, why? Why
She
would
didn't
you
do it.
I
think
found
she-
her.
Yeah.
Here in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once.
Oh.
And
Okay.
then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so
Get it.
Honeyed words
Fuck
like
off.
friendship don't matter here. What matters is
Honeyed words.
defeating them. Not a person
What a Trump thing to say.
sacrifice themselves in the
What a
end, we're
Bezos
all
thing.
for ourselves, just like how this
I mean,
girl
we all know
sacrificed
Byakuya voted for
Sakura
Trump.
for
100%.
Oh, yeah.
herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
What
Is she just like so
protecting?
distraught that she wants to
The
die?
fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually
What's
kill her?
going on,
I
Duncan?
do.
Impossible.
I think
She
it's
switched
the
out
total
pictures.
jumble.
She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone
My
leave
foot.
such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too
Yeah, there we go.
obvious. Too easy.
Yeah, okay.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So,
What?
I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
What can I do?
Listen, could you go into a
What am I gonna do?
Tell us more
Sakura
about when you
swapped out the
poison
powder
in
and Hina
protein.
served it to her. I mean, it's got to be something like that, but I just don't
How come?
like.
That doesn't matter.
I feel like if Hina
Please,
realized that, she
I'd
would have
like
been
to
like
know, too.
distraught right there, and like I didn't mean to, or it wasn't me, or something. But
Fine.
I don't
Right.
know.
Time if you like. It's clear that
I
Hina
don't know,
is
man.
the culprit.
Hey, settle down, Byakuya.
There's
Acting like
nobody
Hina now.
else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Nobody else
Go
could
ahead,
have
Hina.
possibly done it.
Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well,
Secret
right away I went to
student.
section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah.
We get
When I
like
opened the bottle,
one
I
secret
found it
student,
like
and he's like, "Oh yeah, I did it," and then he
Let's see.
dies.
Okay, then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was
Oh,
done
we should be
with
paying
that,
attention. We're gonna have to find the contradiction here.
I took the
Sorry.
protein can that had
You're
the
right.
poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And
But then she did another switcheroo.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from
Mhm.
section C to section A. Do I have
But
that
the powder
correct?
only
Yeah.
ever has them going to section A.
Right. That's true. Yeah. Come on.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you
Mhm,
repeat that
mhm,
series?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Big Mac, you're being awfully pushy.
They're
How are we still surprised when they do
It's
that?
the same
I
thing
don't
no
know.
matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
how long until we figured it out? Until I've uncovered the full truth of this case.
The rest of the game that we're only halfway through is just this trial.
Yep.
Another 12 hours of people going, now hold on, I did kill her. So footprints in the powder is
It's gotta be
definitely going to be it.
footprints.
First I went to section C.
Oh my god, look at all these.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder.
Okay.
on the
Would it be
ground in
grab
front
the
of shelf.
poison? Because
Yeah.
Maybe?
When I grabbed
Let's
the
see what
bottle
it
from
says.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C.
probably this.
Probably that one. Yep.
Yeah, let's not waste any
Nice job.
time.
I mean, I don't even fucking see the rest of our account. It's a lie.
Yeah.
You said you went to get the poison from section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A.
Yep.
A little quicker,
But the
Makoto. We all know where you're
footprints
going
led
with
to the
this.
scene that contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
She's nervous he didn't leave a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
They love this diagram.
So you
This
never
is the
went
worst
to
diagram I've
Section
ever seen in my life, and they go back to it every 45 seconds. Why did he fucking desk?
Yeah, desk. Just in case.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, dude, he's blue as a ghost.
Ooh,
Footprints
hell yeah.
aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before
What?
I explain that part,
Oh, Jesus
I'd
Christ.
like to submit
Oh,
some
new evidence. Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Evidence? Impossible. There can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Smile, smile.
Oh, damn.
Wait, did she kill? Did he do
It
it?
was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
No,
I'm amazed
or maybe.
you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
It's a little note
Just
that
say
says
it
who
already.
did
What is
it.
it you think you found?
Ooh, he's getting angry.
Ooh.
Piece of
It was
glass?
glass.
at the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
You know what? You solved this one, Kyoko.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
You still
Put my hands
realize?
back on my head here.
Well, Dakota,
You got
why
this.
don't you explain?
No!
You gotta do this one for me.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of the rec room window.
Rec room window.
Yeah, it's gotta be it.
The other ones don't make sense.
Yeah.
Part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Excuse me.
The window?
So they put it in there after.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think
Okay.
that must be it.
So he.
Yeah.
Must
So somebody put it in.
Of course, that leads to another question.
But what
How
the?
did a
Okay.
shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
I broke the rec room window. Okay. Wait. Shit. I missed it.
Ah, well, it's like it's either A or C. Let's go A.
I got it.
Yes!
The bottle of poison was left in
You
the
don't really
fridge
have
in
to
the
fucking
chem
know.
lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made
I mean,
its way
so-
into the bottle.
Look, Byakuya's the one that had it.
This was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other
What?
way to explain the presence of that glass
Wait.
in that bottle.
So that they're saying that the shard of glass got into the bottle on accident and nobody put it there, which I have a lot of problems with.
Yeah.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in
Hey.
the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the
That makes
locked room was
sense.
opened.
Mhm.
In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right.
We should just
We
start
do need to explain
gauging how
that.
long these are going to take based on how many
Before
truth
we
bullets
do,
we have, because
there's
they
something
really
I
want
need
us to use
confirm
every
with
single
everyone
one.
here.
Yeah.
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body
Listen,
was
I'm here.
discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all.
Yes,
Just answer to
obviously.
the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on!
Mhm.
How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say
Right,
that is
glass
because there's
underneath.
evidence. Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god, they're gonna. Okay, all right.
Yep. Source of the power, empty.
Probably the empty protein drink.
yeah,
I think is
probably.
where it- yeah.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was...
Yeah, I didn't even know if that was it. It was just surrounded by... It was just surrounded by so many purple words that I'm like, well, that's definitely it.
Broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
I don't even know what's going on, man.
Me either. I'm just around for the ride.
He also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Honestly, go with God, Makoto, because I don't fucking know.
Jesus, take the wheel!
That the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
This we all knew.
I see.
So admittedly, we did know that, and also we're along for the ride when we were trying to figure out who poisoned her. So that's maybe on us.
Yeah.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear.
I don't think anyone killed her.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle.
So this is where we're landing on it.
What it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
I've never heard of suicide in my high class. Never!
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Aww.
Before we
look at him. Finally learning some manners. What a fuck.
One other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Well, there was no switch.
Tina, right? She took it and gave it to Oda.
Well, because it was in the wrong bottle.
The only one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room, and it would have been Hina, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay. I like how accusing the wrong person's like, oh, I just embarrassed myself. Ugh.
Oh, wait, was Sakura on that list? And I just didn't pay attention?
Yeah, okay. I did the exact same thing.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. I had to get Hina to admit that.
Oh god, are you doing another?
Oh boy, alright. These aren't that bad. I kind of got them down now.
How do you know how to do them? They're not that
What
bad.
are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. Just let it end already.
Why does she want this, though?
You're a liar.
Maybe she wants to die because she doesn't see a way out without Sakura.
I can kind of see that.
I hate you.
And we're gonna be looking for the something about the powder on the inside of Sakura's feet.
Just let it end already. You're a liar.
I got a beat down.
Wrong.
You do.
You're wrong. I hate you. You're a liar. I'm telling you, I did it.
Oh,
Do you have
source of the powder?
proof, Sakura?
Oh, footprint.
No, sorry.
Yellow powder? It's
yellow powder?
Come on!
What the fuck?
Come on! I hate this fucking.
I don't know which one it is.
You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're
Fucking.
wrong. Just let it end already.
Oh my god, please. I can't see the fucking.
Liar.
There we go.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, yellow powder?
Any kind of proof,
pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Because I remember the yellow powder is the one on her foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God we read the clues over.
Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
How did nobody else notice that one, though?
I know, right?
That had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
So it seems like she tried to plan a suicide that many people could witness, but everyone ended up fucking it up and then making it much harder for the situation.
Wait. So
Seems like it, yeah.
Powder doing on Over's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Knew the poisoning from the mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. I guess you can select
Sakura.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
My answer.
I mean,
The one who killed
yeah.
Sakura?
We're halfway through because the next 5 characters all kill themselves, so we have 5 more trials.
Jesus.
Good lord.
It's so fucking dark.
Yeah.
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe
Welcome
it
to the show,
anymore.
Hero.
I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course Byakuya created the locked room in secret. Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
I got it!
Yeah.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it.
Look at fucking Byakuya's fucking fingers, like, ugh!
Completely taken aback and furious.
The bottle and snuck it out of the room.
But why?
Was
This
you,
part, why?
Wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found
that's right.
You stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And
Oops.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. Yep.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
when you were done, you gathered everyone together.
Okay.
Once you were back in the rec room,
She got everyone.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a
Why would she want to hide the fact, though?
investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, You didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison.
Okay.
Vital pieces of evidence. And yet...
So she just didn't want people to think Sakura killed herself?
Make it look like she killed Sakura?
I think we're about to figure out why.
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not!
What a weird, like,
It is.
opposite, like, someone saying, I didn't do it!
You're right. We have to end this properly.
What is
Oh, we
this?
gotta make
Oh, right.
The manga.
We have to make the manga. Okay, so we need
This would've
Toko?
been Byakuya.
Or
I guess,
Byakuya. Oh, fuck.
Wow. Wow. So this would have been her.
Oh,
hiding in
grabbing
the
the
locker.
chess piece.
No, this is her hiding in the locker because she hides in there before.
Oh, here's the...
Yeah. So that's her getting there and getting
Right
in.
there. Oh, yeah, because there's the locker.
Yep. And then Hiro.
But I thought Hiro came in first.
She was hiding in there when Hiro came in, so she saw him do everything.
Oh, got it. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay, he's like, whoa. And then he...
threw with the bottle. Sure. And then he writes a
Toko
note.
ran away, then Toko
He
sees
puts
it.
it away.
It's like a magazine shelf, something. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's
magazine.
this one.
Oh, yeah. So that's her coming out. Yeah. Is that it? Is that her
Wait.
coming out of the locker?
Where? Oh, before?
Far to the right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Looks like a
Wakes up,
fucking...
She passes out and then hits her with another bottle.
It turns to genocide. Yeah, and hits her with the queen one. Yep.
Yep. Nice.
What is this?
And that is her thinking she killed her and then
Oh, yeah, got it.
sweeping everything up. Weird.
5.
Waking up. Bloody head.
I guess it's that?
No, I think that's somebody switching the bottle. Isn't
Oh, yeah.
it? Maybe. Let's see what else we have real quick. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
gotta be more. So it's that one, I think.
This
That's
one?
Sakura's bloody hand holding it.
Why wasn't her hand
So
bloody then?
Her hands aren't supposed to have been bloody, so I'm just saying. But
Yeah.
I mean, because the panel above it has her grabbing her head,
Yeah.
which is bloody. So
You're
but
right.
people getting in. This is Hina doing all of her nasty stuff.
So
So this
This
would be her
is-
picking up the bottle, which is the one we have in the middle, I think. Right? Is that what that is?
yeah, because she saw the bottle, picked it up, and then
Replaced. So not.
no.
Hold on. No. Shit. What is that one then? Oh, hold on. Is it the Protein X one?
But that's just the same as that one.
One to the not that one. To the right. There's another one that has Protein X in it.
That's Chem
That
A2.
one.
Okay.
Oh, that's Chem A2.
Yeah, it's what was confusing.
Oh yeah,
me.
I mean that's what's on the top of the Protein X bottle.
Oh, got it. I see now.
Killer is you.
Let's see if that's it.
Boom.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
God, I hate that
Those
face.
people were
For Byakuya.
Toko, and Byakuya.
It's so good. Okay.
But one of them headed out a bit
Quick,
earlier
quick.
than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Man, what if it was something completely chill? What should she have done? Just been like, oh, I've been in the locker room. Oh,
Maybe.
Okay.
So that one is not. That's her.
this one.
So the one we have of her getting out is actually her getting in. It looks
Yep.
like. So we'll swap Roo.
And... Oh, shoot. It would make sense because she looked more concerned here. But she always
Yeah.
looks kind of concerned, so.
Yeah. I think that's my only problem with these parts is it's like a little hard to tell exactly what image you're looking at, but I still think it's really cool overall. It's good art style rules.
It's, yeah, that's the best part for sure. Slam.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Doesn't look like she crawled, but it's fine.
Slithered like a naga.
She saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Nice, nice, you got it.
He grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko.
Halfway through, huh?
Name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Right, she hates the sight of blood. I remember that now. Ah, these little character quirks we've forgotten. Every conversation's important, Dunk. Biggest fucking lie in the game, man.
Oh man, so funny.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there,
gulp? Look at that silly text in the bottom left. What the fuck, guys?
I really do like to imagine he's like, she turned it into a true locked room scenario. He looked right at Kyoko and like raised his eyebrows like, see, I learned something. I did it.
Oh man, that's awesome.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
The famous Gray Man.
Someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison.
Why don't we accuse him? He's done all the murders.
That's right. Ah, we got it. Thank God.
Looking,
nice.
Replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
What is this?
was you.
I don't know, man. Why are we bathed in red light like the fucking villain?
I don't know.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh?
Yeah, good kid.
Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Ah, a very The Grinch lesson.
That's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss
Don't make me laugh. I look like a jackass laughing at this point in the game. That was very The Grinch, though. You're not wrong.
I love getting graded for this.
You did so good there. Oh, phone's ringing.
You better go catch it.
I think we can all agree you made your point.
Phone's ringing.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? What's it
Okay.
gonna be?
Does he give a speech like that every time? What's going on?
Wait, is Hina guilty then?
No.
Okay, all right, cool. I was gonna say, why would they do that?
I think that's kind of like some weird pacing stuff, is my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Maybe like Hina coming to terms with it. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire
Okay, we're done here.
Oh.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died here.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one
I
to
couldn't
die.
let her be the one that died.
What?
You mean? You were gonna take us all with you?
We have to atone for our sins. What is going on?
I think
because Aver and even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
I think Hina's misreading the situation here a little bit.
Yeah.
For serious, that's...
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt.
Sakura.
Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you say how dangerous that is?
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it if they're all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed it. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
Forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means.
So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you'd pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came.
Wait, right there. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking to me like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to?
Yeah, just got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please, open the door. Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry, and I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial?
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end. I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
I got my tissues ready.
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right?
Let me take double the time to explain it again.
Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it really was? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Dad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. What the... What?
Oh my god.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
What then? You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought it'd liven things up a bit.
Well, now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
Wow. I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial?
Kinda.
Extremely, actually. The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, have you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Ah, Monokuma, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Thank you.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem.
I leave my weights to...
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is My final wish. Technically, this would all be in Monokuma's voice, but...
I've been giving information to the
Excuse
one
me.
who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange
Weird.
school that the mastermind came to see me. I can only pay for every other lie.
Took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life,
It's every other
I
line.
had to protect it. That's how I
Oh.
saw things.
Oh, whew.
Nope.
However, that was my greatest weakness.
Zagging on you.
And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
Look at her room. What is going
I don't know,
on in
man.
this room?
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Oh.
that's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer compromise.
Sansai.
No longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going.
My name is
to
Sakura
resist you.
Undertale. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've
loophole.
decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people in my life. People like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
She didn't end her own
Well-
life because she was weak.
She wrote that before everyone attacked her.
That is true. That is
Good lord.
quite the opposite, in fact.
Mm.
She was strong. Too strong.
That's why I had to kill her. Oh no!
Anyway, I'll see y'all nerds never. That's why she killed herself.
Uh,
She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that. It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally,
Oh, there's more. Okay.
I want to apologize to you.
this paper
especially.
does not look as big. I'm running out of space.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me.
P.S. Those candies were nasty.
P.S. Don't try to get everyone else killed just because I had to go. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. Womp womp. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Do you think they rewrote some of those lines and that's why they're not voice acted?
Probably.
Because otherwise, that's a really weird choice.
Yeah, they probably added like 100 more lines because of this game. I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone, blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anybody. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our stupid misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
And Byakuya from the 3-point line. Whether or not there's a spy never really mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you, nobody else.
What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey.
Your enemy is each other.
There he comes.
Absolutely right about that. Lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Oh, you're gonna kill yourself too? Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm sick. Thanks, man. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
It's because you lost, bro. You couldn't figure it out, so now he's quitting.
Cringe! Cringe! What's going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the ones who think they can control me.
I'm gonna get that laptop and... Ooh, ooh. Byakuya, does this mean...
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some of the thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I goes. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone?
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Oof. Alright, I'm sure we're
Anyway.
getting close to a conclusion here.
Yeah. Let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
Want me to punish you
It's the
guys?
moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead.
You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because a Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in any old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule.
16th student.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. This is gonna be some fucked up shit where I...
What?
Okay, so for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
A special guest?
Give it everything we've got.
Are they just gonna do some fucked up shit to Sakura's body?
Or like a doll of her? Oh, shit.
Hey, that's not good. Hey, that's not good.
Oh, it's so unsettling.
Oh, hey, that's not good. Hey, that's not good.
Oh.
Okay. That sucks.
Goodbye, alter ego. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Damn.
The music's not good either.
Yeah, that was very different music. Okay, let's end it here. I think that's a good place to end it.
Damn.
Damn.
R.I.P. to a real one.
R.I.P. to a
two
real one.
or computer or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
That sucks.
You know what? That wasn't too... I think the trial lasted way too fucking long. But that wasn't a bad conclusion to everything.
No, I think they strung it together well.
Yeah.
So I was happy with it.
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for coming on another Thoughts from Player 1 Danganronpa adventure.
We're halfway through the game.
Okay, I don't think that's true. I'm gonna figure out like get a full playthrough and figure out where we are, because I just don't believe that's true.
That's fucking. You're gonna get a full playthrough on YouTube, and you're gonna drop down, and it'll have everything timestamped. It'll be like, here's when Sakura died. Here's when Hina died. You'll be like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we are. Maybe we're gonna have 8 hours of free time where nobody kills each other next.
So there were a ton of skills we hadn't unlocked yet.
That is true.
Fuck.
But we did fuck up a couple of. We didn't meet with some people.
And then we just said no.
Give Sakura a gift.
Oh no! Oh no!
You killed her, Duncan.
We probably won't be playing on Friday, or if we do, we'll be playing a different game. Just to kind of take a quick break from Danganronpa, because we've been playing so much of it. So tune in for that. Check out our podcast, all that good stuff. And anything else?
I think that'll do it.
Okay, well, we'll see you all around.
Bye.